Hello everybody. We haven't done one for a while. We've just got back from Malta about an hour ago, from Manchester to North Wales. The pond, Chris is just sorting the pond out. It's been left on its own for 10 days. They're all fine. Windows all green. We put the lids on while we were away for extra protection, and we shut off the backy shower that was running through the skimmer, and the skimmer basket would have got blocked. And we took the sieve tray out of the Nexus sieve, so that didn't block either. So the pond just basically ran on the Nexus while we were away. Everything's fine. Fish look fine, hungry, but they've survived it. It's always a worry when you go away, just in case. Malta was absolutely gorgeous. We had up to 47 and 4, was it? No, 39, 42, not 40. 42. We had a 42 one day, and the rest was around about 37, 39. So it was absolutely sweltering. But it's also nice to come back to the UK, and the weather's nice as well. So we can get back on to doing our koi pond. And we've got some new plans, so once we get settled I'll come back to you and let you know what we're doing.
So hi everybody, so everyone just asked me to run through what we're going to be actually doing. So this is because she's seen a video of Lee Hatfield doing a new pond. So she said, why don't we move the pond over from there to here? So that's what I'm going to be doing. So the pond's going to start along this edge here. So it's going to be 7 foot across internally, and it's going to be all the way down to here, which will be 17 foot internally. And then afterwards we'll do a block shed for the filter house. So we're going to have one bottom drain running on the same system that we've got, and we don't know whether to do 2 bottom drains. We're going to get a spin drifter in the middle, and then across the front will be a glass window right the way across. Luckily where I work there is 8 pallets of old second-hand 4-inch blocks. So I've asked at work, can I have them, and they said, yeah, you're doing us a favour because we've got to pay to get rid of them. So I've been bringing quite a few of those home when I go to work. So about 400 I need in total. And luckily there was another gentleman in Will, where we live, was getting rid of a load of bricks. So I got 450 bricks to do the outside. So I've started taking all the decking up, and before we went on holiday, and I've just done a little bit of digging before we went. So I've got to go down about 1 foot, and then we'll do a concrete slab, and then the block work will sit flat on, and then the brickwork on the outside of that. So I think it's about 12 courses of block, and then my bricks will start just under the decking, and then that will be 12 courses of bricks. So I'm going to start taking all the decking up today as I'm in work this afternoon, and then over the weekend carry on digging. So luckily we've got a cut down the side of us, and the rain washes the banks away. So when I done my first pond, I built the bank all the way back up, and it lasted for about 5 years. So that's what I'll be doing. Then obviously there's not going to be as much dirt as when I've done the first pond. So that's my job for the next couple of months, is to move this lot, and then once this pond's done, the new pond, we will just pump the water straight into that pond, because it's going to be the same gallonage. Where this is 6 foot deep, we're only going to go 4 foot deep. because we've got the air source heat pump there. That will then go on this side, on the side of the shed. So I'm trying to get a set of second-hand French doors to go on the shed as well, because once I build the shed, obviously I've got to then move everything from there in the shed over, but I cannot get that through the door. So this is all coming down anyway. Trying to use as much as I can. So stay tuned and let's get started.
Right, it's me this time. So I'm just going to quickly fill you in with some bits that Christopher missed out when he was telling you about the new pond that we're going to do. We've been thinking for quite a while, should we or shouldn't we? Because we've had quite a few issues with the pond that we've got now. The pond that we've got now is being adapted, because it used to be 8,000 gallon pond, a lot larger, and we cut it down to the 2,800 gallons that it is now. And at the time we put a really cheap liner in as well, and we've been having over the last couple of years quite a few issues with the pond, so we just thought, oh, let's just start again. Took a bit of convincing Chris, because obviously Chris has got to do all the work. I'll just order him about. So I'll just fill you in on some of the bits, and I'll show you the bricks that we got for free, the red brick, and anything else that I think he's forgot. So I'll spin you around to the old pond and tell you the problems we're having. Right. So anyway, the fish look great, even though we've been on holiday. Don't seem to have suffered at all. Lost a little bit of weight from not eating. But other than that, that's fine. Anyway, a week before we went to Malta, lo and behold, we got a leak. And this one was quite a fast leak. It was dropping quicker than I could fill the pond up with the dechlorinators over there. So we were panicking because we wanted to go on holiday and everything, so we had to drop it again. And again, it was this window, which we just have non-stop problems with. We think because when Chris redid it, he did it on a wood frame, and the wood frame keeps moving and shifting, and we didn't put it in properly. So we got that fixed, and then obviously we've got the liner, and we do live along the cut, a bank, with a stream here where the water goes, so obviously we do get rats, and the rats have chewed this corner over here and through the liner, so that's been causing some problems. The walls, Chris didn't lay the blocks flat, he built them up on their sides, so some of them have been moving, because we also didn't have a concrete floor either on this. So the pond's been moving quite a bit on and off, and in the shed, you'll probably, if I show you in the shed, you'll notice it more, how it's been moving. The shed leaks as well from wear and tear, so it'd be nice to have a blockwork shed, and it's fully insulated and waterproof when we do it again. But we're getting a lot down here where it's cracking, some bits over the other side you can't see, slightly bowing, so this is going to cause even more issues over time, and make possible leaks, etc. So I was sitting down and I said to Chris, well, we can't put up with this all the time. This pond's not going to last into our old age. Shall we do it again? We have more money this time. We have more time. Now the girls have grown up. Shall we do our forever pond that will take us into our retirement? And then lo and behold, I watched Lee Hatfield, and he was thinking of doing his. And I said to Chris, well, oh, come on, let's just go. We got the bug. So as Chris said earlier, he's now digging a foot down all the way across. It's 7 foot wide, 17 foot long, it'll be 4 foot deep, box liner and a spin drifter in the middle, and all the system, the Nexus, the sieve, the backy shower and the power, the pressure filter, everything from that shed will be moved over into a block built shed here. So basically the same design but thinner and longer, so the fish have more space to swim instead of going round in a square box, which is what they're in at the minute. So and then it'll be breeze blocked, and then there'll be brick on the outside as decoration. We're going to get a 4-inch skimmer instead of what we've got now. Eventually we'll have a second backy shower. We have one at the minute, so we'll either have 2 or 1 big one, and the pressure filter will be placed with another Nexus sieve, and then maybe a biological filter leading from that, and then through the air source heat pump, and then back to the backy showers. So just to finish off, I'll show you the front of the house where we managed to get all these free block bricks and block work, and I'll come back to you. So there we've got it, got the breeze block that he's got from his work, and he's got loads more where they come from when he needs them. And then we picked up all these oldie looking red bricks, recycled, which is what I like. I didn't want it looking new, I wanted it to look worn and more in with the features. So all them are free, so that's good. Right, we're back in the front of the garden. Another reason I wanted it over this side was we get less sun here, and we get less of these shrubs letting off their white pollen, and then that means this side we get sun all the time, so we're going to have a lovely seating area around there, and that will overlook the pond. And then also the way we've got our conservatory, the way it's built, our sitting areas on this side, so when you sit down like here you can see the fish, but if we sit this way then basically you're looking at the telly. So if the pond's there and the window's there, I can see it from there, and I can see it from the other chair, and I can see it from the kitchen. So that'll be really nice. So Chris has got a week off work next week, so he'll be digging out his depth, ready for the concrete to go in. And we'll get back to you when he's done the dug out the soil. Just a quick one about the fish. Skimmer, the little one, has lost his big red patch. How disappointing is that? But that's the chance you take when you buy small fish and you want to grow them on. He's ended up with no orange patch, so a shame, but there you go, that's what happens. And that's it for this week. So we'll keep you updated, regular updates on how our new pond's going. And hope you're all well. Enjoy the sun, and see you next time.